A second person has died in a Miramar triple shooting that happened over the 4th of July holiday. Tonight, the family of the two victims speaking out for the first time about their devastating loss and who these individuals really were. CBS News Miami's Joan Murray is your reporter live in Pompano Beach at Blanche Ely High School, where the two victims had quite a legacy. Joan?
Yeah, they were very well known here at Blanche Ely High School. The two were more like brother and sister. They attended the school and graduated in 2023. They spent all their time together and they spent their last moments together.
It's hard. It's hard to navigate.
Saying a final goodbye to his son was something Arthur Johnson never imagined.
They didn't deserve this.
That's his son, AJ, with his niece, Brianna, during their final year in high school, when AJ was named Mr. Senior and Brianna crowned Miss Blanche Ely.
I raised those kids. They weren't no troublemakers that set the record straight. My son had no type of gang affiliation.
Okay.
Early Sunday, AJ, Brianna Johnson, and another friend, he said, were dropping someone off in Miramar when the unthinkable happened. In this surveillance, you see a white sedan pull up next to their rented green Lamborghini, and a shooter starts firing. Brianna was killed. AJ died of his injuries Tuesday.
Thank you.
Brianna Johnson had gained a following as a social media influencer with hundreds of thousands of followers on TikTok and Instagram. His father says AJ was an entrepreneur building a clothing line.
Do you have any clue on how they found themselves next to that other car?
I can say that wasn't a robbery attempt.
Miramar police are running down leads, looking into whether there was a fight somewhere before the shooting. Police tell me the group had been to a mansion Airbnb party, a nightclub, and stopped at two.
Well, welcome on into another episode of the Gossip Galore News, and today we're talking about Dream Doll Bree. First, let's give a moment of silence for her and her family, because this was a tragedy. May her soul rest in peace and everything else. But so it was 3 people that got shot on that day, on that night, or let's just say in that morning, because they was coming from their party or a July 4th celebration, right? They was coming from a celebration. They were shooting a music video. They had over $100,000 in a music video. Come to find out, and this is what, you just got to be careful, man. They was fighting at the gas station, right? It was a fight prior to this. When you get into a fight, you have to worry about if you won the fight or if you lose the fight. You got to worry about something called retaliation, revenge. Most of the people in today's world they're not going to just lose something and that be the end of it. Unless their life is ended. Then that may be the end of it, but it's going to be the beginning for somebody else. So is it really an end? Absolutely not. So anyway, Bree, she ended up fighting. Everyone was fighting at the gas stations. And why do people go to gas stations after the club? Well, I never really got that. I don't want to be anywhere where everybody's at. If it's not like a concert or, if it's something like that, cool. But if it's not that and it's just all for free will, count me out, because we know what happens in the early mornings and at nighttime. It's like you asking for things to happen. Well, let's just say the chances of things happening actually increase during those hours. So if you want to lower your chances, not saying that these things can happen during other hours, but lower down the chances if you want to survive this thing called life. So they end up fighting at the gas station. they end up winning, or let's just say that Bree was fighting, her friends decide to jump in, or her cousins and them decides to jump in. AJ, which he died as well, he decided to jump in, him and someone else. So it's two boys jumping in, and it was girls fighting. So the guys felt a certain type of way, like, bro, why are you jumping in a fight when these are girls fighting? Okay. So someone that got hit, they was offended by it, meaning that, oh, we gonna get we gonna get them. So anyway, so they left the gas station. They didn't know that, or Bree didn't know she was being followed. I mean, let's just say she probably was intoxicated. Let's just say, she just finished shooting a music video. We don't know if she smokes, she drinks. So these things, as far as being aware, it's going to knock you off your pivot and off your guard about being aware, right? You're not going to be as sharp drinking and smoking and doing whatever else, right? Nowadays, these kids on all types of things. You can't call it. So they hop back in the car. They left the gas station. This is where they went wrong at. They didn't check the mirrors. They wasn't playing their mirrors. They didn't check the mirror to see